Before I get started with my introduction, I would like to say good job, Rakshika. That was a great presentation. It was really nice. I'm from Gujarat. Actually, I'm from Vadodara. And it was really nice to see my home city actually focused on your website. So that was really nice to watch. So good job. So hi, everyone. My name is Tejal C, and this is my second time mentoring students from Amarjyoti-Saraswati International School. This year, I had the distinct pleasure to mentor Kesar T, who is a 12th grader here at the school. So very early on, actually, I realized that Kesar has a natural aptitude for programming. And even before she joined the magic session, she has been working on programming projects outside the schoolwork. So when we started working together, she already had a good handle on Java, and she had worked with HTML and CSS. So through the session, Kesar actually impressed me with her eagerness to learn new things, learn new concepts, and she was constantly willing to put in the hard work required to meet the goals that she set for herself. So that was really a pleasure, to work with that part of her personality. So I actually see a very bright future for Kesar in the area of software and web development. When we started the magic session, Kesar already knew that she wanted to create a website. And then very early on, after our first or second session, we zeroed on to creating a cooking website. And her unique idea was that she wanted to present the recipes in different languages. So I'm going to let Kesar tell you all a little bit more about her project. So here is Kesar. Take it away, Kesar.
Good morning, all. I am honored to be here today to give this presentation. But let me introduce myself first. Myself, Kesar T from 12th Commerce, Amarjyoti-Saraswati International School, Bhavnagar. Next slide. My mentor's name is Tejal C. She has worked as a software professional for more than 30 years. She has recently transitioned, giving time for various social causes. As besides magic, she is volunteering with License to Freedom to teach survival English to new arrivals. And she is also volunteering with Backyard Produce Project. She has done her bachelor's in electronic engineering and master's in computer science. Her hobbies are gardening, traveling, eating and cooking good food. My project's name is Spice Magic by Kesar. It's a website where you will find some interesting recipes for cooking Indian food. I did this website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The link to my website is given here. This is the wireframing for the home page and the recipes page. The first step before starting with the coding part is to do wireframing, as it enables one to know that half the pages will look like and half the user will be able to use it. So wireframing is very important. Next slide. This is the wireframing for the About Us and FAQs page. Here is the glimpse of the home page of my website. I enjoyed this magic session a lot as I got to learn many new things apart from web application. I completed HTML, JavaScript, and CSS courses on Codecademy. I learned how to debug the code using the developer tools. I also learned that one should make small changes and test it frequently. And one should be very careful while defining the file path, as case sensitivity plays a very important role there. And debugging and testing can be made easier by using the developer tools available. I have organized my website as follows. The CSS folder contains the CSS files for all the pages. The data images folder contains all the data which is there on the website, like the recipes, the images, and the video. The HTML folder contains the HTML files for homepage, recipes, FAQs, and about us. The index.html has the homepage code. So in data images folder, I have a subfolder created for each recipe. And in each recipes folder, I have 4 files. Image.jpg for the image, recipe.htm for the English version of recipe, recipe.htm for the Hindi version of recipe, and recipeg.htm for the Gujarati version of the recipe. And here's the JavaScript code, which is used for getting the languages and the recipe selected by the user, which will display the recipe accordingly. This is the HTML code used in the recipes page for creating a drop-down list for the recipes and the radio buttons for the languages. So if I have made my website extensible, so if I want to add new recipes, then I can do it using creating a drop-down list. And also if I want to add new languages, then I can create a radio button and edit. And I need to make some changes to recipe.htm and also upload the related files. This is the demo video for my website.
Magic by Kesar.
Sorry, should I start?
Yes.
Welcome to Spice Magic by Kesar. Here's an introduction video. Hello everyone, myself Kesar Thakkar and I am the creator of Spice Magic by Kesar. I am currently studying in 12th Commerce, but I have always had a passion for cooking. This is the homepage of my website and here is the logo for my website. Now let me take you to the recipes page. Here you have a drop down from which you can select a recipe. Suppose I select samosa. By default, you will get the recipe in English. In every recipe, you get information, then you get nutritional information, then the ingredients, and then the instructions to be followed. Now, when we click on Hindi, we get the Hindi version of the recipe. When we click on Gujarati, we get the Gujarati version of the recipe. Now let me take you to the FAQs page. Here I have used accordion style, which means that when we click on the question, the answer appears. I have answered almost all the questions here, but if you have any other questions, then you can contact us at spicemagic@gmail.com. Now let me take you to the About Us page. There's some information about me and my website. And if you have any queries or you want to send any feedback, then you can contact us at spicemagic@gmail.com. Thank you.
Any questions? Yes. Like I was very confident.
Sorry, Kesar, can you repeat the question?
Yes. The question is that how confident I was after learning this coding. So I was very confident because each and every session we used to discuss the codes that I have learned or anything. And my mentor used to explain me if I have any questions. Any more questions?
Kesar, I had one question from the Zoom call. So if you First of all, wonderful job with the presentation. I would personally love to use this website. If you were to add any other new languages to this website besides Hindi, Gujarati, and English, what would be your next choice?
So if I want to add a new language, then what I need to do is I need to create a radio button. So if I want to add Marathi, then I need to create a radio button for the Marathi language and upload all the recipes in Marathi in the data images folder. And I have to make a little change in recipe.html.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
I have a follow-up question. So for the recipes that you have and for anything that you'll add, are you using any translate, system, or did you actually do it all yourself?
Like I add HTML documents for the website, for the recipes on my website. So first I find out the recipe in English and then I translate it in Hindi and Gujarati to upload it on my website.
You translated it yourself, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Any other questions for Kesar?
Any other questions?
Fantastic job, Kesar. Let's give her.